What's going on, Colonel fans? We are back with another edition of the Kicking It with the Colonels podcast. So glad that you are joining us today. I'm Wes Chandler. Today we're kicking it with EKU Soccer, and we have Allison Vaughn, Carly Dean, Maia Ransom, and Melanie McKeown with us here today. And ladies, thanks so much for spending some time with us. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Does it feel like it's August and the season is right around the corner?
Yes and no.
Yes and
no.
We've been here for about a month and a half.
Yeah.
So it's weird to think that August is already here,
Right.
but it's like we've had our time. It's about time preseason started.
Yeah.
Well, how's that time been so far for you all? Getting used to new teammates, I'm sure there's been that transition. There's a lot of things that go into a season.
Mm-hmm.
How's that been for you all?
I'd say it's been really productive. We have a lot of new incoming family members, so it's good to get to know them before preseason actually starts. So I think that's good.
Yeah, having the time coming in July and everything, it kind of gives us the extra time just to see how we are together as a family and kind of learning our personalities and all other stuff. And it's been really, really good.
Yeah, honestly, it's just been like fun. I think like having all of us together and now we actually get to play, like it's just so exciting to get to like step out on the field and be with each other.
Well, the season opens up on the road against Kentucky on August 17th under the lights in Lexington. This is then the second match of the year is one I'm sure you all are looking forward to. It's the home opener against Western Michigan on the 20th. All four of you are seniors. Has that senior moment hit in yet?
Not at all.
Not for me at all. No.
No.
We're just postponing that for right now.
I guess senior day?
Right, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
I'm gonna wait until that day comes and I'll be like, all right, now it's real.
Now it's real.
Yeah.
So individually and as a team, what are you all hoping to accomplish this season?
Well, we all want that ring.
Yeah.
Ring.
Every time.
And individually, what are y'all wanting to improve your game? Are you trying to take that next step to improve your game?
For me, it's very simple. Just get on the field. I'm coming back from an injury, so
Right.
I will just be grateful to finally be back on the field again after being off for 9 to 10 months. I'm ready to play again.
For me, I would just say like using my presence and building on my confidence that I think I kind of found last year. So
Yeah, I would kind of say the same thing. This is my second year at EKU and from transferring, so this is definitely like a different environment, and I love everybody that's here. And basically for me for this season is just, being more confident in myself and kind of improving on the things that I can do.
Awesome.
Yeah, mine's kind of the same as Carly, as we're just goalkeepers, but like our presence and making sure that like when we're in goal, like, everybody can hear us and that, we make an impact from being back there. So
How's that bond? I feel like if you're a keeper, you're just in a whole other league of your own. How's that bond?
Oh yeah, well, we call ourselves the Union. We literally spend like almost every second of preseason together, and it is amazing, and we all love each other so much. Like we get here early, we stay late, like we like really like to invest in each other because like with goalkeeping, like you just have to keep making each other better, and that's how you like do your best for the team. So it's really fun to hang out with everybody.
Awesome. Last year's team finished 9-7-2, 4-4-2 in a very tough ASUN conference that you all know. And I know this is a different team than last year's team, but how can this team take that next step toward, maybe double-digit wins? How can you all take that next step as a team?
I would just say staying focused for the whole 90 minutes. I think last year we gave up some goals that we shouldn't have in the last few minutes of the first half or the last final minutes of the game. So I think just working on staying consistent and being present for the whole time period is really going to help us out.
Yeah, we even talked about this morning how much individually everybody wants to grow on their own, and it's like contagious. So like everybody, it's so infectious that like we're all keep asking questions. We want to do better and we want to grow, and I think that's like a big way to do that.
Yeah, ever since preseason started, everybody's been so locked in. We've had all our meetings, everything, and it's begun actually pretty faster than, last year, that everybody's on the same page. It's looking a lot better. Everybody's connecting, and just the family as a whole is just increasing every single day, growing every single day.
Yeah, we talk a lot about the little things, just like as a family. We want to make sure that we're doing all the little things correctly because, I mean, only a small part of it is how good you are at soccer. Everyone is good in our conference, but what makes a team different from being just like a regular team to a great team or a championship winning team is the details. So we want to make sure that after every practice, you know, we're giving it our all, we're cleaning up trash, just the little things, being on time, stuff like that. We're very adamant about on our team, and I think, you know, it's only to make us better. And so I think the little details will go into really making a championship program.
Super cool. It's stuff oftentimes a lot of people forget about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you lost a lot of experience on this team from last year. Top 2 scorers graduated. How will this team be able to account from some of the scoring and other stuff that some of the girls that graduated have departed from this program? How can this team pick up the pieces and move forward into this year? Is it just everybody picking up their games individually?
One thing that I thought was impressive about the spring season was that we didn't have one lead scorer. We had people from all different positions. We had center backs scoring. We had everyone on the field scoring goals. So I think, I mean, it's obviously important to have a lead scorer, and it's awesome if you do have one. But I think that gives everyone else a chance to step up and to just score like just one goal. If you just want to score, if you need to score the game-winning goal, the goal like when you need it, it's not on one person. The whole team can score, and this team definitely, everyone on the field can score. So I think we can use that to our advantage.
A more balanced approach. I like that. Yeah, very nice. So you all have been around Coach Kozanuk now for most of his tenure here at EKU. Maya, I know this is only year 2 for you, but what's it like to play for Coach Kozanuk, and what's he like off the pitch? It's not a loaded question, I promise.
I think it's great. I hear about other programs because we all know people from other schools, and I would just say our coaching staff and Matt specifically does a great job checking in with us and doing things other than just being our coach. Like, he's not here just to provide like soccer knowledge and coaching for us, but he provides things in all portions of our life that we may be struggling with or just wanting to improve upon.
Yeah, our whole coaching staff is very invested in each and every one of us, and just they're very caring about our whole entire family. And I mean, that's just kind of the most important thing, just that all of us are so respected towards each other, and the coaching staff definitely starts that.
They know how to have fun.
I was going to say,
Yeah,
they're good too.
Yeah,
That oftentimes gets lost.
Yeah, they'll joke around. Like this morning, we were cracking up over breakfast. Like I can't remember what we were talking about, but we were dying, and Matt was laughing with us. It was so funny.
Yeah, I love having a coaching staff that knows how to have fun.
Yeah,
it makes the days better.
Yeah, they're also trying to learn some of our lingo.
Yeah.
What is some of that lingo? Enlighten the fans on what is that lingo?
Well, we just taught Josh Purr, Josh, our strength coach. He loves keeping up with the lingo. We just taught him Purr. He likes to use that,
He loves
even when it doesn't make sense.
All right, so you're going to have to enlighten me now. What is that?
It's like you go, girl.
Yeah, basically.
That's it. We don't know how to explain it. You just kind of either know
You got to
it or
be
you
there.
don't. If you hang out with us, you'll understand how to use it.
All right. So now I know you all take it one match at a time, but you all, I'm sure, have seen the schedule by now. Are there any matches that stand out to you just wanting to play against this team?
Lipscomb.
Lipscomb.
Yeah,
Sure.
first home conference game.
Pretty
I believe.
unanimous.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So being seniors again, what do you all see as your role heading into this season? There's some newcomers heading in to this squad this year. What do you all want to be kind of as you're leaving EKU? What do you want your role to be in your final season?
I would say as a senior class, we're all very welcoming, and that's not a typical answer. You know, seniors are normally like very dominant and scary, but I think one thing that's special about our class is that we're all very welcoming, especially to the incomings, whether you're a transfer or just graduated high school. We're very welcoming, which makes you feel a part of the team from the first day, the first moment, and you get to know everyone better. And it just shakes off all the anxiety and all the worry of being on a new college program. So I think that's really important, and that's what I'm focused on. It's my role. It's just being a welcoming, kind soul to everyone.
Smiling face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Matt talks a lot about leaving things better than you found it, and I think that's really my goal this year. It's like, just like Allison was saying, like our senior class, we want to be welcoming and helpful to everyone, and like goalkeeping specifically, like we will not get anything out of most of our sessions unless we are helping the other people in our union, because if you give them crappy service, they're going to give us crappy service, and we're just not going to improve. So for me, I just really want to leave my mark and like make things better than I found it when I came in.
Yeah, I mean, all of us, experienced us being first years. I mean, just being in this, just being a senior and kind of seeing it from a different perspective. I mean, from me individually, I just want to do as much as I can, helping out everybody, getting everybody on the same page. Us as a senior class has done really well with that, making everybody on the same page. And I mean, just our relationships are growing, and from all of us and what we're trying to start new traditions and everything. I mean, it's just been really good. And individually, I just want to keep that going.
Yeah, I kind of just want to learn from everybody and have people learn from me. Like, we have so many different people from all over the world. And I think it's crazy. We all have different life stories, but yet soccer brought us all here. And I love learning about people growing in relationships and, like, even soccer related. Like, Carly teaches me so many different things. And it just, like, goes back and forth. Like, and it's just such a way to, like, grow in a relationship. So,
If you're around this soccer program, any at all, one word you hear a lot is family. And you probably know as soon as when I was saying this sentence, you knew where I was going. So family, what does it mean to be family? Because a lot of times you hear family, and, oh, that's cliche, and you're just saying stuff to be saying stuff. But what does it mean to be a part of the EKU soccer family?
Well, I think a big part of it is that we have girls from all over. Like, we really don't have many Kentucky girls on our team. So we've got girls, like, completely international, just on the other side of the country. So we're just trying to be, and the coaching staff, this family is, you're trying to be your home away from home. And I think we all do a great job at just, like, loving one another, accepting one another, and being able to be that family away from home, because a lot of girls don't get to go home on the weekends. They don't see their parents. They don't see their siblings. They don't get that home feel. But if you're on this team, you will definitely get that home feel. We go to our coaches' houses for dinner. Our coaches bring their kids around, their wives. Like, it's very family-oriented, and I love that because I'm only an hour and a half away, but still I don't get to go home that much just because our schedule is so packed. So it's really nice to have that home away from home.
No doubt.
Yeah, Vonnie said that just perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this year we talked about all the newcomers. There's 11 newcomers brought into the fold this year. Has there been one that stood out to you the most, to each one of you all the most, as we get a visitor from a butterfly?
oh my goodness, that was scary. Trying to think. I think they all have such individual, like, different talents that they bring to the field. Like, it's crazy because, like, our first scrimmage, I was thinking, wow, like, we have 11 new people, and how are we going to play? Like, we haven't played with them before. Yet it clicked and it worked. Obviously, it's going to get better. But it was crazy to see how well we all kind of just, like, meshed together. So
yeah, all their personalities are different, but just the way that they are, like, just even off the field, on the field, it really does just all fit together.
It's just great because everyone's willing to learn, because we play a different system than most people grow up playing with in club for soccer. So it's very interesting to see everyone being so willing to learn, willing to ask questions, and willing to just lean on each other instead of just going to the coaching staff for help. So,
visiting here with Allison Vaughn, Carly Dean, Maia Ransom, and Melanie McKeown here with you on the podcast. EKU Soccer in the spotlight today. Right now, the FIFA Women's World Cup's going on. You all paying attention to that? You all following that?
Yeah.
We had a watch party for the first game. Haven't been able to watch since. I mean,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The times.
happy enough with the results.
Yeah.
I know they can do better.
They can
I'm
do
just
better.
telling you,
They can do
better. Definitely do
But I
better.
am happy for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are there any players on any of those teams that you're a big fan of? Like, I want to be this girl. Well, that's who I want my game to be like.
All of them.
All of
I
them.
mean,
Literally, yeah.
I mean,
Not
I
a
like
bad one in
Rose
the
Lavelle just
group.
because I'm from
You like who?
Cincinnati. Rose Lavelle.
Oh, yeah.
She's from Cincinnati.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we don't play the same position, but I still look up to her. She's great. All of them are great. Their work ethic is insane. It's amazing. So I think any of them would be amazing role models.
Yeah, I have to agree.
Agree.
Yeah, I also do love Roosevelt. I have always loved watching her.
I'll say Nair's just fun to watch.
Yes.
So-
Yeah, definitely.
So to reach and play at this level for most players, it's not always been a bed of roses. Was there ever a time in your soccer career, in your personal life, where you had to kind of bounce back from something, whether it's challenging on the pitch, off the pitch, and how were you able to do that?
I can go first. So I'm from Springfield, Illinois. I'm not going to lie to you. Soccer is not as big there as it is in Cincinnati. So I think my first challenge was coming here where everybody was coming from these big teams, like well-known club teams. And I was like, what team are you from? I was like, Sassa. And nobody knew what I was talking about. And I think that was honestly getting adjusted to that. And honestly, Matt was a big help to that too. And so were the seniors when it was my first year. Like, they helped me out so much, and that was honestly one of my biggest things because I was like so scared to be like, oh no, we're now at this level. I've never been here before, and honestly, the whole team was very helping in that way.
Yeah, I think mine is obviously I transferred after my sophomore year from Cleveland State, and just obviously like I never had that experience, so just it was kind of challenging, not really knowing like where I was gonna go. And then I am very, very blessed to be here and around all of these wonderful people. And just right when I got here, I felt so welcome. And it was just a great environment and kind of took all of my challenges away of what I was thinking about. So
That's awesome.
Yeah, similar to Maya, I also transferred after my first year in college from the University of Louisiana. So that is a big culture change coming from, I'm originally from Ohio, so from Ohio to Louisiana to Kentucky is quite the culture change. But honestly, like it's been the best fit for me, and I'm very happy to have found EKU.
Yeah, I've grown up around a lot of competitive soccer. Just the soccer in Cincinnati it's good. Like
Insane,
everyone is good. Everyone is competitive. So, but the strange thing is like coming here, I realized like it's not all about soccer. Like, I said earlier about it's like about doing the little things. And that was something that I was never taught growing up. It's just be the best soccer player, be the best on the field. And now I learned that it's just so many different things put into like what is a championship program and what makes a good team. So it was learning all the off the field things that make you good and make your team good. So I'm glad I learned it all. I needed to know it.
Well, one of the things about being around this program is, most players, and especially like for Carly and Melanie, you play the same position. So probably on most squads, there'd be competitive nature. I'm going to outdo you. I'm going to do better than you. But it seems like collectively, and you all can speak on this, that you all just want the best for the team, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, which is very hard.
It's rare.
Yeah. It's rare.
Especially being a goalkeeper, you're not expected to sub in for a few minutes here or there.
Right.
So that's a challenge that we face every day, and I think it adds to our environment, like in the most beneficial way possible, that we're not all cutthroat trying to kill each other. Like we really do want the best for each other, and we're genuinely happy when each person gets an opportunity, and we're there to support them every step of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you might drop that. That was perfect.
Yeah. The culture that our coaching staff has created, and then obviously we've just kind of like really bought into, is just we want the best for our team always. We want the best for each other, and we are definitely competitive. We definitely still want to win. We want to be the best, but if you prioritize that over the well-being and celebrating your teammates, like you're never going to win. You have to be selfless. You have to cheer for the team at all times, and we are just blessed to have girls that truly believe that and do it, because every coaching staff wants that on their team. But we actually have it, so
that's a good luxury to have for sure. And then Maya, you started 14 of the 18 games last year here, coming over from Cleveland State, and you kind of touched on it briefly, but what was that transition like? Because I'm sure Eastern Kentucky was not the only school looking out for you. What ultimately led to you coming to EKU, and tell us a little bit about that transition.
Well, when I was in the transfer portal, I was really nervous, obviously. But when I started, looking around for schools, and then, Matt contacted me, and, we've had a couple of conversations, and just the way that his presence was on the phone and way that he just talked about the environment, how the school was, and, obviously I did my research about, education, but just, the way that he was just talking about everybody and, how their culture is and everything, it was just something that I really needed. And then obviously, the environment here is definitely different than the city. So, and, you know, it was just like a complete like 360, and it was probably just like the best decision ever, to be honest.
And then Allison, for you coming back from that injury, what has your off season been like? Because I know it's been not exactly how you envisioned it, but how's that going? And are you clear? How's that going?
Yes, I am cleared. Long time coming. It didn't feel too long. I mean, you might be shocked, but like it's been awesome. Like I had such an amazing recovery. Sadly, I had a few other teammates going through it with me, which made it so much easier. But yeah, Emma Spivey and Nerea De Diego, they also had the same injury around the same time. So we all had each other to go through it, which was just an absolute blessing. I mean, I would never wish it on any of them.
Right.
They wouldn't wish it on me. But to just have each other through that made it honestly just, it made the whole recovery. Like I would not have gotten through it without them, and they probably couldn't have done it without us. And our trainer Ashley is just the absolute best. She just pours her heart out into all of us. She puts her whole effort into us, and she has just made all of the difference in our recovery. And you know, it's normally the worst 9 lives of people's careers, but I just can't say the same. It was an amazing recovery because I've got great people by my side.
Now do you feel like you're stronger than ever almost?
Yes, I definitely am stronger. I lift the heaviest I've ever lifted, so like statistically I am stronger, but you know, I feel emotionally, mentally stronger too.
Uh-huh. And with the schedule coming out, so most of the games are Thursday and Sunday. Tell us what the plan is on Friday and Saturday. What do y'all do on Friday and Saturday? I know it's different from being here and on the road, but what's a Friday and Saturday like?
Recover.
Yeah, our Fridays are mostly, you know, recovery, making sure that we're healthy, and then, you know, Saturday is just like, you know, okay, here are like game plans, all other stuff, you know, just like focusing on like what needs to get better, set pieces mostly, you know. Stuff like that.
Meetings, film, scout,
film.
because I mean, there's no practice that's going to make us any better in 2 days.
Yeah,
so it's just
exactly.
about,
it's just learning the whole entire time.
Yeah, just fine-tuning and preparing for the next task at hand, like not dwelling on the past and just being really present and being ready to go after the next team, whoever it may be.
So one of the things we like to do here on the podcast, we like to give the fans an inside look at not only on the field stuff, but off the field stuff as well. So now, going into your biggest pet peeve. What's your biggest pet peeve?
Just ever or soccer related?
No, it don't have to be soccer related.
Ooh, I gotta think about this.
Mine is people that, like, in public spaces talk on the phone, like speakerphone.
Like
that's
FaceTime
mine.
in public.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. That's
I have
weird.
one. It's kind of related to that. When people, you know, listen to their music,
Oh, yeah.
like out loud.
Loudly,
Yeah,
with no earbuds
with no
in.
headphones.
Yeah,
I just never get it. Respect to them. I just never
exactly.
get it.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know, like chewing, like with
Yes,
your mouth
chewing
open.
badly.
Like,
That's good. That's good.
gosh.
This one's weird, but like wet paper. When people let paper get wet. And they're
What?
Okay, that's
Okay.
a pet peeve.
Yes, it bothers me so much. Or like a straw wrapper, if it gets like wet, I'm like, why would you do that? I'm like,
I didn't know that was any one of them.
I didn't know
sure.
that was.
We're just adding one to the list.
Yeah, I'm learning new things every day.
And then one of the things I was posed this question about a month ago, and it's been a huge debate. When you brush your teeth, do you wet the toothbrush first,
Yes.
Absolutely.
after, or both?
I do
Both.
both.
I do both too. And everybody
Wait.
looks at me like I've got 10 heads.
No.
Oh,
Wait,
no.
so-
Here we go, Mo.
Now she's doing her habit.
after. Wait.
Only
You do
after?
only
No,
after?
wait. Like
So
you put the toothpaste
turn
on.
the water on, wet the toothbrush,
Yeah.
put the toothpaste on.
No,
wet
you
the
don't
toothbrush.
do
No, I know. I put the toothpaste
can
on and then
tell.
I
You don't
went
do
and then I.
I do both. I don't
I
know
do
why.
too. And that's.
It's just a thing
Interesting.
that
But then I
just
got to thinking, I'm like, really, what's the purpose of the first one? Because if you wet it after, then it's the same.
I don't
right?
know.
It's just
not.
habit, I guess,
I've
right?
never like thought about that.
I remember I thought of it
Neither.
because I was like, okay, I'm going to try it without wetting it before.
Yeah,
It's not the
like
same. No.
very like sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the purpose
Knees
of
on
it.
on both sides. They're
Both sides. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad I'm not the only one that does it both. So now we got the question wheel right beside Melanie here. It's got all sorts of big interesting topics here that we can discuss, and you all been studying that when you've been hoping to land on certain spots, hoping to not land on certain spots, and you all want to give that a spin there, see what we come up with.
Go ahead, girl.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
Mel.
go ahead,
You
Melanie, kick
first.
us off
Oh
here.
my goodness. Okay, well I can't read upside down.
Let's see what we got here. We got the. Can't read that.
I don't know what it's
Place outside the U.S.
Want to live?
you'd want to live.
I'd want
Place
to live.
outside the U.S. you'd want to live.
I think Italy.
That's
I've
a
never
good
been to
answer.
Italy, so I
Yeah,
have no reason for saying that. But
I've only been out of the country once, and that was to Punta Cana. I don't think I'd want to live there full time, but it was a great place to visit.
I've never been outside the country.
Take a guess.
I think
Yeah,
I want to
just-
be. I think England.
really,
Yeah,
That'd be
I've
cool.
heard good things about
That'd be cool.
England.
okay.
I think I'd go Ireland.
Oh,
Ireland.
I've
That'd be a nice
heard
place.
Ireland's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
That'd be a nice place.
I heard
So
Switzerland's nice.
Did you?
once the season's over, you can pack your bags and try it out.
Okay. Who's paying for it?
Right. All right, Maya, you want to give it a?
Yeah.
How do you want to do it? You want to
Yeah, I
stand
think
up
I'm
and
just like,
There you go. Oh, nuts. You got it.
it's like Price is Right. We got to go all the way
I know.
around. Do a coach impression.
Oh my.
oh my god.
Okay.
Wait, which one? Are you going to do all three?
I guess you just pick one.
I'm gonna do Shelby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know that's
right
the
over
best.
there.
But the thing is that I'm gonna try not to do it really loud.
Okay.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, well, it'll hurt our ears.
Wait, I'm kind of forgetting.
Do we need to turn down the volume real quick?
I'm trying. Actually, you do Shelby. I'm trying to remember.
You start, and then I'll go after.
Yeah.
This is a skit here.
Are you about to scream? I know you're about to
I
scream.
know I wanted to scream.
Sorry, Shelby.
What a save! What a save! Save City, baby!
Does that make sense?
Yeah, was that good, Shelby? Yeah,
You got it approval.
yeah.
Do what Zach did yesterday.
Okay.
Was it like the running around?
He just ran in a circle.
Oh, am I allowed to stand?
Sure. Yeah,
Okay,
sure, yeah.
wait. And what did he do? What was he even explaining?
I don't know, just to like keep checking
just-
off the ball.
Oh, he kept me. He was like just going like back and
Running around in
forth.
circles.
I think I don't know.
Zach, he always uses his hands. Like, go warm up. You warm up. Get loose. Like, what are you doing?
It's all about the hand motion.
I guess.
Guys, I got a good Matt one. Ready?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm thinking
It's gonna work out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's going to work out.
It's gonna work out.
Eyes on me. Eyes on me, guys.
Just the
Eyes on me.
snap and constant snapping. Or when
I feel
it's
like
he
this
does
could
like
go
the
a
little
while.
whistle.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Or it'll be the ugliest day out. What a beautiful
What a
day.
beautiful day.
That's my pet peeve.
Yeah.
That's my pet peeve.
See, this is the stuff you don't get on any other podcast. This is great.
Pouring rain.
All right. So I don't know how we can top that. That should have been our last one.
Yeah, that was
We
good.
should have went out on that one. But Carly, you want to give it a spin?
Sure, Mel, you can just hit it.
Yeah.
Okay. That was good.
Oh, this is great.
Oh no.
Favorite movie and TV show?
Nice.
TV show Grey's Anatomy. It's
Ooh.
a consistent. I can always go for that.
The Office
It's got
for
like
TV
20
show.
seasons, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't really like the later seasons,
Oh,
but
okay.
you know, overall, solid.
Solid.
Yeah, big Office fan. It's my comfort show.
Gilmore Girls.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Okay.
I would agree with The Office, probably.
I love The
Nothing else is really sticking out to me.
What about movie? Well, those are TV
It's like
shows.
the
Any
dreaded
movie?
question. There's so
Yeah,
many.
there's
I
so
know,
many.
There's so many good movies.
Let's
So
do
many.
like comfort movies 'cause we just had this conversation. Like The Proposal.
Clueless.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah,
Clueless is
Clueless
good.
is good. I like 16 Candles. It's like
Okay,
it's older
yeah.
with Molly
Yeah.
Ringwald. I love that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go any Marvel movie.
That's my
Yeah.
second. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any Marvel movie.
Mel's a Marvel girl.
Yeah.
Marvel
Yes,
Mel.
she is. In Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Claire.
Very funny.
Yeah.
All right.
Will
Allison,
you spin me?
I got you, girl.
last one. Let's see what we got here.
Oh man.
I hope it's a karaoke song.
Favorite music artist?
Oh gosh.
Oh, I know mine. I know
Okay.
mine. I've been listening to a lot of Noah Kahan recently.
Okay.
Yeah, he just got a new album. That was nice.
It's a team favorite.
Yeah.
Some girls in there.
Yeah.
Some
Yeah.
team favorite.
I would either do like SZA. I always say
That's good.
SZA. Is it like? Am I pronouncing it wrong?
No, I
No.
said that was good. I said that again.
With the A at the end, long A.
I don't really really know.
My music is constantly changing.
Yeah.
Depending on the
I've
mood.
changed my music type, so.
So are all these like on the pregame playlist or?
We have a very, well, we haven't made our pregame playlist yet.
Okay.
But we have our weight room playlist, and
There's
it's
go-
very,
It was good.
very
It was
diverse.
so
yeah, we've
good.
got
There's got to be some
oldies.
time spent in that. That's something you
Yeah.
can't rush.
Yeah, exactly. So we've got some rap, some country. Our team used to never listen to country. People
No.
wouldn't allow
Uh-huh.
it, but now we've started to, embrace the Kentucky. So
Yeah.
we listen to country now. Yeah, we just like dance music.
Yeah.
Dance
Yeah.
music.
That's
yeah.
our locker room playlist.
Okay.
Dance,
That's
dancey
all
stuff.
great stuff. Well, girls, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate it. Great to spend some time with you all, and just looking forward to the season. I know you all are too. It's coming up here against Kentucky. You all excited and get ready to rock and roll?
Mm-hmm.
Girls, thanks so much for joining us. Appreciate you all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
All right, you've been kicking it with EKU Soccer. We have Allison Vaughn, Carly Dean, Maia Ransom, and Melanie McKeown with us here on the podcast today. My name is Wes Chandler. Until next time, thanks so much for kicking it with the Colonels.